Aloha, fellow humans, and thank you for joining me in the second decade of the second millennium. I am Cassandra from the elevatedlifeexperience.com, and I am your transitional guide. I am no medical professional. I just consider myself a life experimentalist here to share things with you that I've learned along on my journey. Okay, and guys, I'm here with another energetic message. Okay, so today I pulled self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Okay, grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Okay, so now from looking at all these cards together, it really sounds again like it's funny because during this time of me making this, I have been doing a lot of videos talking about transformation and the transitions that we go through in our lives. Um, and how heavy this energy is. Now, granted, it could be hitting you at a different time, but of course, time is fluid. So, becoming the new person that we become, this is it. It really is screaming to me that we are stepping into a new version of ourselves. And what happens when we step into a new version of ourselves is we recreate a new identity. So coming from our new identity, we look at things of the past and we look at our past selves and our memories of ourselves and how we did things, even old pictures where sometimes we get sad or sometimes we wonder if maybe we need to bring those things back, like, oh, wow, like, I used to dye my hair red all the time. I haven't dyed my hair in years now at this point. And it's like, oh man, like I looked so good with red hair, I mean, now that's just a superficial example. But so many times is we look back and we're like, wow, was that the better version of me? No, it's just a version of you. And looking back at those people that we once were, though it's not wrong, it can be harmful. Just pull out what you feel like is needed to contribute to the new version of yourself. Sometimes it's, wow, you know what? She seems to be, I'm just referring to myself, I am a she. She seems to be so much more grounded, so much more focused in those days. Okay, well, but we could take a little bit of that. we could throw this into the mixture of the new version of ourselves that we are creating. Um, and just allowing the self to really appreciate the changes, and take the time to grieve over the transitions that we're making, because it can be a process of the things that we let go and the things that we recreate, um, and especially the grief over the changes of our mindsets, the things that we do believe, coming into a new version of self, um, where there can be a whole transformation and a whole transition on things that we may have at one point believed so firmly that it did kind of embody our identities. So when we come into stepping into this new version of ourselves and stepping into it with honor and strength of who we are, understanding these different changes that are going on beneath the surface and honoring them and respecting them for what they are. As I've said before, these things don't happen overnight. It takes time for us to be able to make a full transition, and that is okay. But wherever we are going, um, it's beautiful. We are walking in our path to the journey that we're here to live, part of our destiny, and keeping ourselves connected to our goals and our purpose and all that we love within ourselves and within our reality will help guide us. And at the end of the day, everything's going to be all right. It's always going to work out. Okay. So I'm going to leave this right here, guys. And as always, I am sending you my absolute unconditional love your way. And I hope that whatever moment it is that you are having at this exact point in time, that you are being gentle with yourself, and ready for whatever life has to offer you, and understanding that it's not always easy, but it's always beautiful. All right. So, mahalo, guys.